Hey everybody, and welcome back to Lindsay's Little Library. So today I'm going to do the ever-present, always fun, obligatory mid-year book freakout tag. Done this the last few years, and I do really like it because it does give me a little mid-year check on my reading goals, because let's be honest, it's real life. My reading goals are not always the top priority, so this just gives me a little check. I'll leave links to the original tag below. Check it out. I'm sure you've seen it other places all over the place, so we're just gonna get started. I think there's what, 10 questions? No, 13 questions? I'm ready. All right, number one, best book you've read so far in 2019. And I was looking at my Goodreads list, and I'm kind of realizing I haven't read a ton of like blow my mind books this year, which is kind of sad. I usually have a few to choose from, but I'm going to go with this one because this was the one that, probably the only one that kind of blew my mind this year. So it's Verity by Colleen Hoover. It is a messed up, crazy story that I still have to ask people who I know who've read it, like, what are your thoughts and what do you think? And I don't want to spoil anything, so I won't say what the exact question is, but it's a good book. It's a blow your mind book. It's crazy, but it's awesome. Just read it. Just read it. Question number two, best sequel you've read so far in 2019. I haven't read one yet. I've started some new series because, you know, that's smart, but no sequels yet. So there's goal number one I need to work on for the rest of the year. Question number three, new release you haven't read yet, but you really want to, and it is this beautiful puppy right here, Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I'm torn whether I read the actual book that I got from Book of the Month or if I do the audio version, which I heard is just as amazing, or maybe I'll do both. I don't know. But this is still on my radar. I still need to read this book. I also have another Taylor Jenkins Reid one that I have to read as well. You know, I think it's just the year of Taylor Jenkins Reid for me, and that's fine. But definitely need to get to this one. So we're gonna be leaving that out. Question number four, most anticipated release for the second half of the year. And it's just this. It's Colleen Hoover's new book, Regretting You. This is what it looks like. I don't know what it's about. I don't care. I heard it's back to like her classic Colleen Hoover, which I'm excited for. But that's all I know, and I don't need to know anymore. It will be in my hands right when it's released, and I will devour it, and then I'll be sad because it's already done. But that's what I'm looking forward to, guys. That's definitely one I'm buying right away. Number five, biggest disappointment, and I'm going to go with Grit by Angela Duckworth. I had high hopes for this book. It's just disappointing me that you can't even see it. I had high hopes for this book. It had a really great premise. I wanted to learn where grit comes from, why people are grittier, all that stuff, which I did, but it was so dry. So dry. It was hard to get through. So I was, yeah, not so happy with that one. Number six, biggest surprise, and I don't even think I gave this book 5 stars, maybe 4 stars, but I was expecting it to be really dry and to not be all that exciting, and it really was. And we're gonna go with Notorious RBG by Irene Carmen and Shayna Nichnick, I think. So this follows kind of the life of Ruth Bader Ginsburg, who is one of our Supreme Court justices, and it has a little Notorious B.I.G. to it. Every title of the chapter is a verse from one of his songs. So we have chapter 8, Your Words Just Hypnotize Me. Guess what chapter 9 is? Hold on. It's coming. I just love your flashy ways. So I loved it. I really did. I am a new fan of RBG. She is an amazing woman. It's just cool. It's a really cool book. This is a book that you can kind of coffee table, where you can pick it up, read a little bit, put it down, but you learn a lot about her and where she came from and her views and how she got things changed. It's very good. Very good. Number 7, favorite new author. I'm gonna go with Kate Quinn. I read The Huntress. I have, what's the other one she wrote? Alice Network. It's back here, isn't it? It's somewhere. It's staying out during the move. Like, we're gonna be reading more Kate Quinn. She is my new fave. I can't get enough. Newest fictional crush. oh, I don't know. No, nobody really stood out to me yet this year. So maybe in the next half of the year we'll find somebody, but nobody all that fantastic. Newest favorite character, Morgan Crow. I need to pick up Wondersmith. That'll tie back to my have to read a sequel, because I definitely am keeping this out because I want to pick this up soon. Morgan Crow is my new fan. She is daring and fine with being herself, and oh my gosh, loved this. This isn't the book I read. I read Nevermore, but this was handy. So Morgan Crow. Number 10, book that made you cry. Haven't read one yet that has. So again, we'll see what happens the rest of the year. All right, question number 11, a book that made you happy. Dear Fahrenheit 451, Love and Heartbreak in the Stacks. A Librarian's Love Letters and Breakup Notes to the Books in Her Life by Annie Spence. This book cracked me up. Again, it's the sunny day. It's a sunny day. There it is. This book cracked me up. I need to own this book. I actually have it in my cart on Book Outlet right now. I think it's only like $4, but I'm kind of waiting until we move before I order. It was so funny, so funny. I read that. I read things multiple times. She writes letters to her books. There are ones that aren't always funny. There are serious ones, but there are so many funny ones. Oh my gosh. Get the book. Get the book. It's hilarious. Question number 12. Most beautiful book you have acquired so far this year. And I've got a couple that kind of stood out to me. So I've got Jar of Hearts by Jennifer Hillier. It's a thriller, so I don't know a lot about it, but I just love, I don't know, it's very pretty. Love that. And the other one I picked up was The Last by Hannah Jameson, and I honestly was a cover buy, but it seems like a very dystopian novel where there's a group of people who have survived some sort of, I don't know if it's an epidemic or what happened in the world, but they're all living at this hotel and they're kind of the last survivors, it sounds like. So it sounds very interesting. Never heard of it before, and I honestly picked it up for the pretty cover. And question number 13 is, what book or books do you need to read by the end of the year? So this is for sure at the top of my list. I need to read Us Against You by Frederick Bachman. It's got a sticker on. This is how stickers should come off of books. Look at that. Beautiful. Anyways, Us Against You, Frederick Bachman. Someone I know is reading this. This is the sequel to Beartown, so I won't say what it's about, but Beartown is about a hockey team and some stuff that happens, and it's a beautiful book. I need to pick this up. Krista and we're going to try to buddy read this together, but I just need more Frederick Bachman. He is like my fave when it comes to quotes from books, and I know a couple people reading this right now and they're raving about it, so I've got to get to that one. I think I mentioned I have to get to Wondersmith as well before the end of the year, and I'm going to put this out here, and I might regret it. I might, but Vicky from chapter 32, I'll leave a link below, is doing a Ken Follett Pillars of the Earth read along. So I've got it out. See, this sticker's not coming off. That's not how stickers should be on books. But I've got it out. I'm gonna try. This thing intimidates me, but I've been told once you get into it, you just can't stop. So that one's definitely out. I don't know. There's so many. But those I'm gonna stop because otherwise I could keep going forever. But those are some books I definitely need to get to, and I also told you Daisy Jones and the Six I have to get to as well this year. So that's on the docket. It's gonna happen. Now it needs to, because I've told you and you guys are great at holding me accountable, right? So anyways, that's the mid-year book freakout tag. Again, links to the original below. Like, subscribe, and of course, as always, chat in the comments. Let me know what your thoughts are. How is your reading going so far this year? I love to talk about books, so chat below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!